Yo, what is going on, everybody?
Hello, peoples.
It is Pixel Partners, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, just where we left off.
We did indeed mess up.
Yep, we started the second day of court. We were like, oh, I'll cross-examine, but I fucked up.
Yeah, we're a bit cross-examine happy, so...
It's like, how do you get anywhere when you don't cross-examine? And sometimes they give this question, and it's like, oh, you fucking asshole.
Because, like, there is no contradiction in it, because, you know...
No, because we need to put it on some other form, like, you know, him trying to kill Max. All right, no need to question him now.
I wonder how Acro's feeling about this right now, because he's like, fuck, I killed the ringmaster, you know?
Yeah. There's no need to cross-examine this witness.
What's that?
Why was the ringmaster murdered?
It was an accident.
There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony. I know the answer already.
Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Your Honor.
I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead?
I can't provide that.
No, because there is none.
Confident.
Ooh, come on. Nick?
Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start.
It kind of was.
Yeah, Your Honor. The reason that Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven.
What?
That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Yeah, fuck!
Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was, this is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster.
If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right.
The end of things?
Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night.
What did you just say?
I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with.
What?
Oh boy, we're getting to the bottom of shit.
Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is, smack anyone who's loud in the face, twice if you must.
Damn.
Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to my court? Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do to his court?
Jesus Christ, woman.
She takes... Are you attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
They didn't let me save, so I'm just gonna go with the confidence that we have, and I'll say those
Max.
This is out! My evidence out! What are you doing? Ah, fuck!
There's 14 more where that came from. But hold it right there. You can take your time with the other 14 later. Okay. But for now, let me see that evidence once again.
I'm so scared of what will happen, I can't even move to give him the evidence.
Oh. What? What? He asked you for something. Where are your manners, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You attempting to imply that Acro was trying to kill someone else?
I'm pretty sure I hit Max there, so...
You did? What? Oh God, be careful.
I know we have to be careful. I'm not sure.
Do we have to go to the freaking walkthrough? Cause like... Wait, maybe the silk hat? Because that's what he saw instead of the ringmaster's head?
I haven't saved, so I think we're at a point where I might need to tap into that.
I'm gonna guess the silk hat.
I can reload if we mess up, but I can't from right here, though.
I'm gonna guess the silk hat, but let me see if I'm right.
Because either silk hat or, I guess, Regina. Because she might blame him for the murder. Because she hates Regina.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Regina?
Yeah. Well then, I was wrong.
Maybe that's why that picture had saucy lips.
Yeah.
Weird still, but okay. Let's
Regina Berry?
And she's watching all this now.
Oh, so this young girl is the ringmaster's daughter, correct?
Acro, you're really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Because he blames her for his brother's accident, because it was
absolutely.
her lying.
Yeah, and that's why he hates her so much. Ugh.
He's saying nothing. You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question.
Actually, he could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all I have to say is, you're wrong. That's it.
That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough! Mr. Wright, allow me to... Ow! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Jesus Christ. And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. The scarf. Easy.
We don't have the scarf.
Yeah, we do. Go towards the end. Boom.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
Gumshoe gave it to us.
I forgot about that.
You forgot.
Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that provides Acro was out to kill this young girl.
It's obvious.
All right, Mr. Wright.
At this point, the only thing that's important is evidence.
This better not be a bluff. You're not going to... Ow!
You're not going to fool me, Mr. Phoenix
I
Wright.
hope this isn't it, because I was thinking it was gonna be the note, but
Oh fuck!
yeah,
you're
that's
right.
I went confident with it. Thankfully, I saved before it, but I'm pretty sure it's the note.
Fuck! Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Oh,
Yeah.
damn it!
It's okay. I'll let you try.
Oh, I fucked up.
All right, it's okay. That's why I saved. All right,
It
the
seemed
proof.
obvious to me.
All right, kill this young girl. I think it's gonna be the note.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah,
That's right, because he put it in her pocket.
yeah. Acro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat.
Inside the victim's tailcoat?
Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose is to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m.
So you're saying that he called Russell Berry with that note?
Yes, but there's just one little
It wasn't
problem.
meant for him, maybe.
Problem?
Acro did indeed place this note in someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster.
You mean it wasn't for the...
That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Maybe he didn't mean for that to get posted up on the board. He slipped that in her pocket as her to find it later.
Order, Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours.
It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board.
That's when her father... the ringmaster saw the note?
Uh-huh. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in the plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina.
That's incredible.
Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? He couldn't see. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have actually... It wasn't the hat thing at all. It was actually the fact that he just had to look out... He couldn't look out the window at all.
That's right. Duh. I'm stupid.
Well, I was thinking that because of that picture, I was thinking he could still possibly see out the window, but I guess not. So lifting the bus and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out of the window myself.
I keep forgetting that. God dang it.
It's okay. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was.
I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza.
And that's when he let the bust fly.
That's really unfortunate.
That is.
Like, damn. Hey, Nick. Isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience?
Oh, fuck. She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Foolishly foolish, foolishly foolish, full ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, if you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Save! And I'm going to assume that's going to be the scarf.
Okay, because I'm like, it's got to come into play somewhere. So I was like, ooh, yeah, that. But
yeah,
I was too soon. You've been too soon with evidence before.
Yeah.
I don't feel as bad now.
Yeah. Yes. What about that line?
Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
You just don't get it, do you?
What did you just say?
The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. in place of his lovely daughter.
Oh,
He's too nice for his own fucking good, man.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Wow. Because since he had to put the lion down, he got it. Like, he understood.
Yeah.
Oh.
He probably didn't know this is what was going to happen.
Because he was there and he... Oh.
Maybe he did have a feeling this is what was going to happen because he told Max not to follow him. He was like, I don't need your coat.
He's like, no. Oh, my God.
And he didn't want anyone to know who was going over. That's why he wore the coat so that Ben wouldn't know it was him going over. Fucking...
Oh, my...
God damn it.
That's...
Did you read this yet? No.
That's so fucking sad.
Oh, man.
Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note?
The incident 6 months ago.
Yeah. Know all about it.
Read all about it. I'm going to save just in case I somehow get this wrong.
Yeah, we know all about it. Yeah.
An incident occurred 6 months ago.
God,
And now
that's
I'm more
so
than ready to show
sad.
this court what happened at that time.
Moron! Wait. Wait. Whoops, wrong voice.
Wait, I'm turning German. Oh, shit.
Wait, are you sure that it relates to the present case?
It does indeed, Your Honor. Oh, fuck. Everything in this case is started in what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well, then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note?
Give me a second.
I know I'd certainly like to know what it is.
If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. Okay, as soon as every time we get closer, he's like, "Say."
The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually...
The scarf.
Yeah.
What? This is it?
Well,
She's gonna be so
never mind.
pissed.
It's not. I kind
Oh,
of figured
what?
I'd try and get rid of evidence I didn't need anymore.
Well,
All right, never mind. No time.
Ooh.
Never mind. It's not that. So do I have to present the lie?
oh, maybe. Yeah, the incident.
All right, the conclusive evidence about the incident. But it's so weird.
Right? Pepper? Is it the pepper?
Maybe, and that's why he locked it in the box.
Is it the... It's the
It's
pepper?
the pepper. Okay,
Oh.
yeah.
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Ooh, spicy.
Oh, God damn
It
it.
isn't a joke at all. This is decisive evidence you asked for.
What do you mean?
God dang
He loves saying that's his catchphrase. I want a
Yes.
t-shirt. What do you mean? And I want his fucking beard as a silhouette underneath it.
Yes.
Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside.
Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright, so what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming that Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper?
Almost.
Yeah.
Taking that into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Foolish fool who never... God dang it. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answers it...
Sorry, I'm just trying to...
Then answers this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim?
I mean, was it ever intended?
It had to have been.
Who is this?
Well, that because he doesn't know. No one knows who this
Who
is.
is this?
That is Acro's younger brother.
This is promising. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead,
Technically, that's true.
but he's in a coma,
However,
so he pretty much
Bat
is.
has been in a coma for 6 months now.
Yeah.
It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel that his brother is dead.
Regina, she did that to him?
Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, as the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling.
Poor fucker.
6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
La, 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 la. Okay.
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
It was an accident,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So then, what happened to Acro's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident.
I see.
And I still think it's an accident, technically, because I think he used
Yeah.
to throw the pepper at her, so...
But Acro doesn't think it was an accident.
Yeah, obviously.
Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? I think it was
This
more than
is-
that?
Well,
Is that what we say?
this is where we have to decide where our theory is going through.
Yeah.
Do we think that Regina did
right.
it by accident, and it was still just an accident?
Well,
Or do we say more than that?
Oh, they like to mess around with pepper, so it could have been an accident.
That was my point exactly.
Yeah.
But they make you really have to think way back on that
Yeah.
one. Like, it's nowhere in the evidence that they used to do that.
No, because like
They make you really think about what you read if that's the
He
case.
used to make her sneeze with pepper, so that means she must have been wearing the scarf, and then she gave it to him with pepper on it.
I'd say either wearing it or had it on her to the point where it
Yeah.
could get on it. I've saved. We're going to push our theory to the test. I suppose it was truly an accident.
It's essential that a man knows when to give up, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
It's impossible to prove Miss Berry's involvement in a murder attempt, isn't it?
Ha! Instigating a lion to attack. Who ever heard of something like that? And to think that the defense claims this was conclusive evidence. This isn't. Maybe it wasn't the right choice. Unless
A small bottle of pepper. A lion. What's their
It
connection?
made the lion
Oh,
sneeze.
fuck!
What's the matter, Nick?
I figured it out. Wow, it was right in front of my nose the entire time. Like pepper, too.
Yeah, it made him sneeze.
Your Honor? Wait.
Whoa, what is it?
The lion biting bat was no accident at all.
What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There is no way that Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not have incited a lion to attack another human being,
But Pepper did.
but Regina's responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. I mean, now
Now the
I mean,
scarf?
I saved it before this, so.
That's just a scarf.
Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct?
Oh,
That's right. And who was the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him.
Regina?
There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor.
And what might that be?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
Pepper?
Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could.
Mm.
oh, the bird.
Hey, what's with that sign? What's the sign? I just hit the microphone as like.
Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal,
That sounds wrong.
but out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that?
Still seems like the judge just doesn't get it.
No. She does, though. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling? Now she's getting it. She's connecting it.
Smiling? The lion was smiling?
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling.
Unless he thought maybe it was a treat somehow. It could either be
No.
sneeze or treat. Like, it'd be
Because, like, they've been like, oh, achoo, achoo.
Yeah.
Lions smile?
I've never heard of them smiling. However,
lions sneeze.
she was catching on to it and
Yeah.
she was pissed about it.
Whoa.
Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all.
No, he was sneezing. Yeah, like, ah. Yeah.
In reality, all he actually did was sneeze.
That's tragic.
He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf.
What?
You fool!
Everyone's talking now. Yep.
This is all just a series of unfortunate events.
Really, it is.
You've got to be kidding me!
Just silence.
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma?
I object for objection's sake. Mr. Phoenix Wright, this theory, you believe it?
Don't hurt me.
You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened?
Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to this accident, or this joke, as you put it.
Yeah.
Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina.
You foolish idiot.
It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright.
Imagination.
I think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me that what I said was true?
Acro, you can't mean witness?
Are you confirming the defense's claim?
Mr. Wright, unfortunately your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory.
What would that problem be?
The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I drop Max's bust on top of the ringmaster, where's the evidence that proves that claim?
You mean the conclusive evidence?
The biggest problem is a murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise.
The murder weapon.
The bust that the defense claims was used? If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes.
Yes, it would be.
The bust.
Nick, you've got to do something.
This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm saving. It doesn't make sense to say request search because this is the last day of the trial.
Yeah.
So saying request search Acro's room, I mean that could be like the Von Karma case where we triggered to search him with the fucking beeper, but fuck.
Do I want to check this?
Go ahead, just so we kind of don't lose time on it.
Yeah.
See how things work out
Yeah.
first. Okay, so we don't want to go all crazy on it.
No.
Might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but
Well, why aren't you going to search his room? It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of Von Karma total justice.
I guess. I figured with you that's the least I could expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. Ah, fuck.
Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday.
What did you find?
There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for.
You see, Mr. Wright, the bust wasn't in my room.
Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that.
Curtsy, as usual.
End of story.
Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this.
Yeah.
Looks like you lack the final nail to put into my coffin. But, what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is really relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now.
Do something, Nick. Don't let this case slip away. The bust. Where is it now?
Where's the bust right now?
You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do.
Why do I feel like it's in the prosecutor's office or something? They took it with them.
You know, withholding evidence is not
Yeah.
a below Avant Karma.
No, there's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? Oh boy.
It seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short.
Thank you for your support.
Ah. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright.
I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness.
Hold it!
Is it Regina?
Oh, it's Maya
Oh.
again.
Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its lace. I meant case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue.
Aw.
Huh? What?
We need time to do what now? Fuck!
Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she?
Do you really have a case to present, Mr. Wright?
Well, no, are you asking me?
The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck.
You just got me into this shit, girl. You can't be serious.
Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose.
Very well, defense may proceed.
He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope project, there's no room for the false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward.
She's angry. It's a murder weapon. Where is Max's bust now?
Save? Thank God let me save on this one. Alright, so. Somewhere in the lodging house, somewhere in the big top, somewhere in this courtroom. That'd be about... Wait.
Because we searched those two top ones.
Wait.
What?
It's under his wheelchair, isn't it?
What?
It's in his wheelchair.
What?
It's in his fucking wheelchair. It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom.
It's obviously where?
Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all. The witness stand.
Really?
I'm going for this shit.
Evan. Oh.
Acro. I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair?
That's right.
Or did he red herring me? That could be possible. I'm sorry I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you're a big guy. You have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there. Once again, your penchant for humor hits where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that that bust is under there.
He's not denying it.
We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would only have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And the only place that you could hide it. Under your wheelchair.
Did you just call this shit?
Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. Oh, she's fucking saucy.
You fool! How could you?
She's fucking...
She's so mad.
Oh, tilted. You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Two of them.
Maya, right? Oh, well, yeah.
Well, both of us, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Francesca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What?
There's just one thing I'd like to know. How'd you know to launch your surprise search in my room last night?
Huh?
There were 2 pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash.
Damn.
Regina always took my trash out for me every morning, you know. But the bust. Obviously I couldn't throw that away.
Yeah.
When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place that I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of court hiding the murder weapon? There's no way I can escape that. So you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma.
It all makes sense now.
I can't believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing.
Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't.
I can't believe it. Me make a mistake. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that.
It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro,
Yes, Your Honor.
did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime.
Acro. It's fucking sad.
All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard and you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way.
And now she's gonna feel guilty.
Yeah. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what.
That's understandable.
What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely. And she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it,
Yeah.
no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful.
Are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well?
No, that's not what I mean. Oh,
Aww.
nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first I thought I'd kill myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Fuck! This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself.
I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again.
I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty.
Fuck yeah, baby! This is oh my god, the fucking committed.
Look at him. Look at him.
It's like the time.
Look how pink he is.
He is fucking pink as shit, dog.
This court is adjourned.
Oh,
I'm gonna go cry now. Damn.
Jesus.
God damn.
That's so fucking sad.
We had the right idea, but wrong person in that one.
Yeah. Oh.
Fabulous.
Jesus.
Oh, I had my live wire. I'm sorry. But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
For real. Hakro, the Ringmaster, Regina, and Bat? Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question. And one I don't know the answer to. Many you guys, max a million of them.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Only at max a million of them, get it?
Yeah. What's the vibe in this room?
It's fucking sad, that's why. We're just thinking about Acro.
No. If you worry about people too much, then you'll be like this forever and never be happy. I'm a fucking sad piece of shit.
Huh? Oh.
Oh, fuck. She's been like this for a while now.
It's so
Sweetie pie.
That's an Acro. They're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina, Mr. Wright, tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Acro said something right at the end.
I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Does that mean that Acro...
Gonna save in case they give me a fucking chance to do something here. Yes?
Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me?
I don't think so. No. He's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? Are you really sure? I can believe that.
Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
If that's true, then I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
I want to know you're not just making up that stuff about Acro not wanting revenge.
Can you pull up the water?
Yep.
I mean, it's gotta be somewhere, but I don't fucking know. Is this because did he keep the pepper? Is it the pepper?
Bat.
I guess I'll just present Bat, because I mean, he's still alive,
yeah,
so.
and Bat wouldn't want him to kill her.
Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Oh, but Bat! That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I know! What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes. And then until he can meet Acro again.
That's so sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened.
For real.
So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and wrap up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's a big question.
Yeah.
Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he?
Too amazing.
Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision.
Is he gonna be the new ringmaster?
He was saying about it.
Yeah.
I've decided I'll take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus the world's ever seen. The best circus this world has ever seen?
Then I'll have to stay.
Don't laugh. It's quite the goal.
Yay! I can't wait!
Then I guess that changes things. Huh?
He's like, oh, I'll have to stay if it's gonna be the best.
There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever needed.
I knew it. I called it.
The world's best illusions. Which means the circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you.
Oh, that's not.
Regina, you're going to help them out too, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think I brought you to court today? We gotta work together to make the Berry Big Circus bigger than it's ever been.
Mo!
Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry.
Max? Nick!
Seems like everything is going to turn out alright here.
I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen!
We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats.
Of course. Oh, God. Fucking sad. Still. What?
Oh, I see. I made the case. Yesterday's surprise raid really paid off just like you said it would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Ecker really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney. You mean Mr. Wright?
Is who's talking? I think who's talking?
Of course it is. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. As for Mr. Acro's case, you need not worry. I plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back. Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, damn. Chill. Relax.
My boy!
Episode 3, turn on Big Top. The end.
He helped us win!
He did. Oh,
From
man.
wherever he is.
Brand episode has been added. Farewell, my turnabout. And we're going to be touching that episode next time. Damn, you are squeaky as fuck, girl.
I'm happy he's alive.
I know, and I get to bring this voice back.
Oh, you do.
Oh, it's gonna be. At least I don't gotta rely on this voice too much. And you can drop the German accent a good
Finally,
bit.
God.
All right, next time we're gonna try this out.
Bye.
Bye, Felicia. Who's Felicia?
I don't know.
Whoops.